Be very careful. We're hunting ghosts. That's right, guys. Elmer Fudd here. And today, guys, it is 7:10 a.m. and we are talking 7:10 a.m. Super Show, guys. We are talking the greatest paranormal mishaps of all greatest paranormal mishaps of all time in ghost hunting, guys. You know, you got people get scared. We're going to have a good time, guys. We're going to watch people freaking out over ghosts. What more do you want, right? We got today's Wakey Bakey news, guys. We got today in history. We got all the things, guys. We're going to have a great show. Akbar lost his oxygen tank back there. We need to fix that. We got a whole mess of stuff to get into, guys. It's going to be a fun show. We're going to kick the morning in the balls the way it needs to be, guys. Talk a lot of things going on with the city, with the temperature. Man, so much going on, guys. So stick around. We go live into Who Wants to Talk the Greatest Ghost Hunting Mishaps. Zach Baggins running like a scared little kid. We're going to talk that in a little bit, guys. We got all the things, so stick around. We go live into the 7:10 a.m. Wakey Bakey show, guys. Get ready, get set, because it's time to wake and bake. Who's ready? Blow up those comments. Let me know who's doing it right now. All right, we'll be back in 2, guys. Live in 2.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Time to wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja visuele cuando le no viene ligado igualito que yuca. Ese pelo que él tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tiene cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el piso yo quien te
no critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques
Come on, guys. Let's sing it. Y'all know the words. Let's start this Tuesday off right.
I love to love 'em.
I love to
I
love
love to
them.
kick 'em.
I love to kick
I
them.
love to shove 'em.
I love to
I
shove
love
them.
to stick 'em.
Stick them.
Love to float 'em.
On them.
I love to watch 'em.
Watch
I
them.
love to pick 'em.
I love to
And I'm
pick them.
gonna kick 'em.
I'm gonna kick
'Cause
them.
I'm an ass man.
That's what I'm at.
Yeah, I'm an ass man. Yes, I'm an ass man.
Woo, let's sing it, guys. Let's get it going.
I'm an ass man. So many asses.
So many.
So little time.
So little time.
A little tight one can
Tight
stop
one.
me on a dime.
Dying.
I'm a lover
I love her.
of every kind.
Every time.
The best surprises always sneak
Best
up from
surprise
behind.
is always
I'm a
sneak up
nice
from
man.
behind.
Yeah, I'm a nice man. Yes, I'm a nice man.
Whoa.
I'm a nice man.
That's right. Good morning, guys. I am an ass, man. That's right. Good morning, guys. Welcome to the 7:10 a.m. Super Show. How are you guys? How are you? How's everyone out there doing this morning? This is why I miss Glow. Supernova, I was just thinking about you, man. I was just thinking about you. Hopefully you're doing good out there, buddy. I hadn't seen you in a couple days, so I was like, oh man, hopefully Supernova's doing good. Glad to see you. Harvey's Hooligan, good morning, how are you? Chantel, good morning, how are you? Where is everyone this morning, guys? I guess it's people sleeping in. I envy them. Oh, voice is going out this morning, guys. I hitting the bong too much, I think. Hey, there's Lonnie there. I pop into Mr. Badass Billy Gunn. I'm an ass man. That's a catchy tune. You know what? No matter how weird the song is, it is getting hot. It's getting hot as balls out there. Oh my God. Um, so I've been here. Been quiet in the mornings at 5:10 last night. Oh, well, you got to speak up more. I'm tired again. I'm tired, ready to go back to bed. Second sleep, man. Second sleep is the best sleep. I'm telling you, especially with the little wakey bakey action. Um, Eric, there he is. Eric, how you doing? Yeah, man. I had to pay my electric bill last night. We're already just for the electric portion alone. We're already at $300 for the year, man, or $300 for the and it's not even summer yet. Like, I mean, we're at 115, which should be summer, but no, we still got 120 to do. Woo, man, it's gonna get thick. Those electric bills, I got to figure out how to save some money, man. Woo, those things are gonna get tough, dude. I want that shirt. I love that style. You know what this is? I have a stamp, a stamper that you roll the ink on, and you just bam. Yeah, I'll make sure you get one, Eric. I'll make sure you get one. These are easy to make. They're all easy to make now. I got to get these shirts out. How was the promo? It was cool. We shot for 4th of July. Shot the weekly deals, guys, down at the Healing Center. Definitely had a good time. They're gonna have a wild weekend down there, guys. 4th of July, they're gonna blow it out. Mine was 97. The last bill. I'm scared to see the next two. Oh, I know. We don't get. Don't let 300 plus until August. I don't know. So Needles just I live in Needles, unfortunately, and they raised their rates not too long ago. So man, we're really feeling it, and they're doing some bullshit now. I guess we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Um, Two things. One, if you don't pay your electric bill, they will shut you off, which I mean, that goes without saying, you should. But Needles takes it a step further and they kick you out of your house. That's right. They will, if you don't pay your electric bill, they come 2 or 3 days later and they deem your house uninhabitable and they make you do code enforcement. and you have to go through a municipal judge who isn't even a real judge. He's a referee that they hire and that they tell what to do, and he does it. And then on top of the boot that, the city of Needles has started charging again for you to pay your electric bill. That's right. Not only are you paying $300 for an electric bill, the city of Needles is going to charge you a $20 fee to pay that electric bill if you use your credit card or if you use your debit card. If you use PayPal, they will charge you $20. Well, give or take, I think it's like a 17% fee. How bullshit is that? This is a welfare town, man. Like a lot of people live here on fixed incomes. They either, a lot of retirees, a lot of people on welfare. I hate to say it, but I mean it's true. I would say maybe 60% of the people who live in Needles are on welfare of some kind, maybe 70%. And how the fuck are you going to charge people that much money to pay their electric bill and then threaten to kick them out of their houses if they don't? Oh, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Portable AC units in only 2 rooms cut my bill by $200 every summer. You know what? I've done that before with window units. And it's actually worked out pretty well. Like I might have to go back to that. I have a new central AC, man, but my house is just so old that I have no insulation at all, pretty much. And I have the old wiring, so I can't really get in there and do the thing. So I got to figure something out, man. That's just about where every poor people live. I'm telling you, man. I think it's just everywhere. Brian, when it comes out of cure, we got to meet up. Yeah, 100%. All right. Sorry, guys, I'm rambling about the electric bill. I'm rambling about all the things. All right, let's get into the show, guys. Welcome to 7:10 a.m. Super Show. We got to do roll call, or Mr. Crispers will crack that whip, guys. That's why I'm trying to get all insulation work done. Last summer, my bill was $930. Woo, man! You know what? I got to look into solar too. That's got to be the next thing. Tim W, workforce, Tri-State Workforce, has went solar. We need to talk to him to see how he likes it. I think that's going to be the next thing. Electric or gas people here, and really they do that too, man. So it's not just Needles being greedy, but man, I think it's just a cost of business, right? Like, I mean, if you own a business, you eat that fee. It's just what you do. And you raise the rates. Why did you raise the rates if you're going to make us pay the fee? Let's get in the roll call, guys. Let's do this thing.
It's 7:10 a.m. Rise and shine. It's time to slam. Break the mold. Rebel from the north. Gangsters unite. Let's raise a storm. D-A-N-K. We're here to play. Loud and proud. We won't obey. 7:10 a.m. We'll rock your day. Gangsters assemble. Never fade away.
Boom! Gangsters assemble, never fade away. Time for roll call, guys. If you want to get a shout out, you want to know where you want to let us know you're in here. Can't even talk this morning. You want to let us know you're in here, guys. Give us a shout out. Say, hey, Brian, you fuck face motherfucker. We don't like your opinions on the city. Go to hell. Whatever. Go to hell, Brian. Go to hell. If that's the case, then let me know, guys. Tell me to go to hell. Wouldn't be the first time. Wouldn't be the first time. All right. Fight for freedom. Good morning. Good morning. Fighting that second sleep, Chantel. Fighting that second sleep. I would go for it. It's not every day you can get second sleep. I would go for it. That's my advice. That's my advice. RV's Hooligans. Love to see you on here, buddy. How you doing? How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Supernova. You know what, Supernova Mike? I've seen Glow Championship Wrestling several times live. They used to go to the Riverside. towards the end of their run at the Showboat, they started coming down like once every quarter, so once every 3 months to the Riverside Casino in Laughlin. And I always remember, we were wrestling fans. It was that age, like 13, 14. They were girls. You were like, yeah, it's a no brainer. I remember going and they handed out their own signs. Like they had made their own signs and handed it out to the crowd. So you would have a sign and it would look good for TV. That actually is one of the first times I think I realized the production value and the way things look and how, you can really help the look of your show by having them have signs, that kind of stuff. But yeah, super, what is it? Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling, man. I got caught calling the 900 number as a kid, too. Lonnie! Lonnie's in the house. That's right, Mr. Badass Billy Gunn. We had to kick a Tuesday off right, guys. Did a little Mr. Ass. That's right. Oh, who else we got? We got Eric. Eric up in the house. Awesome, awesome. How you doing, Eric? Mr. Crispers over at 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? Mr. Crispers keeping us all in line, guys. That's right. Who else we got in here? Everyone, I got everyone talking about their electric bill. Watch out. Everyone's talking electric bills now. It is, man. It is. Let's see. My uncle went solar, no electric bill, but still has a payment to the panel company for $250. Yeah, that's about. That's I think. I don't know what his payment is, but Tim, workforce manager, same thing. So like what I've looked into on that is you can go two different routes. You can lease it where you don't even own it, and you just basically pay for the electricity or for the use of the panels. So instead of paying your bill, you're paying the leasing option. And same thing. I don't know. You just have to figure out how much electricity you work and cost. I know it will offset it off of after so many years. So there's something to Bullhead RC going out early morning on the 4th to skate park drag runs and mini B. Man, you know what? I got to check out the Bullhead RC scene. When I was a kid, man, we were way into it. Me and my dad had a RC10s. Who remember RC10s and grasshoppers? I remember the grasshopper, man. That's old school RC car, guys. The grasshopper. Look it up, man. And then the RC10. That was a good one. I had a JRX2. It was from Team Losi, I believe. JRX2 RC car. God. That's all. Then I had a monster truck one, the Big Bear. Is that what it was called? Something. Man, yeah, we were way into it. It was they had a track set up in Bullhead behind. I guess what would be where the splash pad is now. Behind that, there was an old Team Associated. There you go. There was an old track there, and Colorado River RC Racing, I think it was. My friend Pat Olson's dad had a G&S Hobbies, is what it was called. He had a shop. Man, yeah, we were way into it. Those are fun, man. Ron, how's it going? How's it going? Moz chat get. Oh, the middle of the desert. That's right, Ron. We're freaking. Are you ready for the heat? Are you ready for the heat? Oh man, I'm not. I'll tell you, I'm not. Um, yeah, but man, I love me some racing. I'll have one for you to drive. Join us. Hey, I might have to head down there. That sounds a lot of fun, man. Sounds like a lot of. Was that on the 4th? Um, yeah, that's what I love RC cars, man. I'm like way old school now. Like the technology they have now, holy crap, man. Insane. Things have really changed in 30 years. Back to retro. How you doing? How you doing? We're talking RC cars. Do you remember old school RC cars like the JRX2, the RC10, the Grasshopper? Or maybe he's like, I wasn't born yet. Sorry. He's the OG ass man. Yes, he is. No, excuse me. That was nasty. All right, guys, on that note, let's get into a little wakey bakey news, guys. I'm working on a new song for the Wakey Bakey. All right, guys, let's do this. We got a whole mess of fun stuff to get into on the news. Let's get into it, guys.
I sold you load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store.
Holy shit, guys. So, I hope that's what it was. It's summertime here in Needles, California, Arizona, whatever you want to call it. And we get those big fucking cockroaches, man, in the summertime. Those big water bugs that come out of the sewer. Um, and I spray, and you still get them. It's just one of those things. They love to attack April. They love to stalk her and then fly. And she comes running, Brad, Brad, and I have to kill the fucking thing. Anyway, what was I fucking? Oh, I just saw one run like fucking grease lightning, like grease, man. That motherfucker went just flying like out of the corner of my eye. He was running so fast, and I was just like, whoop. And Rosie's still in bed. She's not here protecting me. The producer. Oh, Kevin, remember the RC cars that were powered by pulling a rubber band? I love it. I love it, man. That was a good one. That might be line of the day, Mr. Crispers. That could be line of the day. All right, let's get into some wakey bakey news, guys. What's happening out there in the real world today? Another mysterious shiny monolith. Is that what monolith? Monolith has popped up. This time it was found in Colorado, guys. These are starting to pop up again. Remember during COVID when, hey, what's up, Chicago? Big shout out to Chicago. Just hit the website. What's up, Chicago? Like Florida, palmetto bug, damn flying cockroaches. Yeah, you got to watch it, man. Those cockroaches are nuts. They're just big, man. The worst is when they fly into your face. That is the worst. There was one the other day. It was crawling up the wall, and I saw April immediately saw it, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna have to go kill this thing." And then it got up on on the, I guess, the border of the where your door frames hang. So I couldn't quite get it. There was a lip right there. And so I'm waiting for it to move. And I got my shoe ready to pop it. And all of a sudden it looks at April. And then it just launched. And I had to swing the sandal as it was going. I got him. But yeah, man, those things, I'm telling you, they stalk you, man. Those cockroaches are fucking mean. So these monoliths, guys, they started popping up during COVID. What are they? There's people that said they faked them, and other people said they haven't. I don't know, man. These things are popping up. Is it just a prank, or could it be something more? I don't know. Kamikaze. It totally was kamikaze. All right, guys. The Arizona State Fair is making its plans to come back around. This year, guys, I am bound and determined to get to the Arizona State Fair. I have never been to a state fair, and probably Arizona might not be the one I want to go to. But no, man, I've always wanted to go to the Arizona State Fair since I was a kid. Pretty cool thing. And these are some of the bands that are going to be performing, guys. On Saturday, October 12th, All American Rejects. Friday, October 18th, you got Vanilla Ice, Rob Bass, and Montel Jordan, the 90s tour. You got Big Time Rush on October 25th, guys. So those are the big names that are performing. They're going to have a bunch of other, I know, the big names performing. They're going to have some other bands. They're just signing right now, so they will definitely have some more. Yeah, I plan on totally going to the fair this year, guys, doing some videos. doing our thing out there. Does your son live close to where it was seen? You know what? That's a good question. That is a good question. Let me find the article here real quick. Where was it found at? In a dairy farm. The Morning Fresh Dairy Farm in Bellevue. In Bellevue. Let's go ahead. I don't know why I said it like some kind of weirdo. In Bellevue. Bellevue. Let's see here. Bellevue, Colorado. I know it's a ways away. It's a ways away. I was gonna say, man, I would send him out there. My poor son. I'd send him out there. I want to do some more TikTok helmet breaks so bad. Maybe flip. So if I went, oh, you're stuck. You're addicted now, Mister Back to Retro Review. You won, and now you want to win again. I tell the story about the kid who I worked with who won like 70 grand or whatever it was when he turned 21 at a casino, and then he was hooked. He was hooked. They got their hooks into you. All right, guys. This next news article is disgusting, and this guy deserves to get his ass beat daily. But I need to show you his face because we know stereotypes are wrong. We know that. Using stereotypes are wrong, I should say. But are stereotypes wrong in general? For the most part. I introduce you, a man accused of child molestation, and you tell me if you wouldn't look at him. Come on. Come on. How do you not see this guy and not be like child molester all over him? A food service worker in Phoenix Children's Hospital. This motherfucker needs to get beat down. Has been arrested on suspicion of child pornography charges. That's right. Working in the Phoenix Children's Hospital, man. There's certain lines you don't cross. And that is one of them, man. You don't be messing with no sick kids. You don't be messing in hospitals. Go get your rocks off somewhere else, man. Yeah, yeah. And how do you not know this guy isn't a child molester? Just looking at him. A food service worker at Phoenix Children's Hospital has been arrested on suspicion of child pornography charges. Officers took 29-year-old Zachary Albritton into custody on June 30. Hey, good morning, Rosie the Bulldog. Good morning. At Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport on suspicion of 10 felony counts of sexual exploitation of a minor. Detectives say that they told him his job was to deliver food to rooms at the hospital. They say he denied ever taking a photo or videos of the children or have sexual contact. Oh, this dude needs to be gone. What a piece of shit. So he's denying it. But if there's enough evidence to arrest him at this point on something like that, so he would take food to fucking. Yeah. I. Yeah. All right, guys, let's move on to the next one because that pisses me off. All right, bats. They're here, and there are so many of them. In fact, it was picked up on a weather radar. And experts say swarms like these ones seen on radar this past weekend could get even bigger, guys. That wood chipper, there you go, Harvey Hooligan, wood chipper, 100%. Yeah, guys, bats. Bats are, I don't know if they're migrating or if they're breeding, something crazy lately, or maybe the weather changed, the different atmosphere. But yeah, they're coming out big time, guys. In Phoenix, they are here, and there's so many of them. On June 29th, thousands of bats emerged from the bat cave, guys, along the Arizona Canal Trail. And that's when officials with the National Weather Service announced a surprise encounter as the emerging bats registered radar imagery. Every year, 10,000 to 20,000 bats fly to Phoenix on their migration path to Mexico. For some reason, thousands of bats have chosen a tunnel off of 40th Street in Bitmore area to sleep during the day. Experts say that the bats are mostly female, and those bats are drawn to any dark spaces without humans. In this case, the bat cave in the Bitmore area has become a temporary maternity roast for the bats. So you got a bunch of pregnant bats hanging out down in Phoenix, guys, showing up on radar. How crazy is that, man? The homies in the yard will take sure. Yeah, that guy. As soon as that guy walks in a pod, everyone like don't even need to see his paperwork. Oh man. So yeah, man, bats, pregnant bats up in Phoenix. That's crazy. Um, a lot. I'm telling you, man, things are changing. The next 5 years, Mother Nature, I think, is taking it back. That's my prediction, guys. That is my prediction. You know what? If we're doing Psychic Brian, 2032, Mother Nature takes it back. April 2032. That's my prediction. I have no psychic abilities. Mother Nature takes it back. April 2032, guys. That's my prediction. Take it to the bank. Take it to the bank. All right, today, guys, we celebrate Bobby Bonilla Day, guys. Today is Bobby Bonilla. If you don't remember Bobby Bonilla, he was a baseball player. Um, he played with Barry Bonds on the Pirates. They called them the Killer Bees. That's right. Bobby Bonilla, Barry Bonds, the Killer Bees. They both went their own ways. I believe Barry Bonds went to San Francisco during the free agency. And then Bobby Bonilla went to New York and he signed such a massive contract that they pay him every July 1st $119 million until 2035. Oh, nice, nice. Back to retro, man. Give it like 2 or 3 days and let me know what you think of it, man. Um, I'm telling you, like my hips and my knees, it does wonders. I need to start using it more for my hands too. But yeah, telling you, fish oil. And then if it's arthritis you're having a hard time with, back to retro. I know it's outlawed in Texas, but if you can find some CBD rub, man, that will take that inflammation down and help you out too, man. All right, now that we got that, yeah, Bobby Bonilla Day, guys. Every July 1st, he gets $120 million, or 1.2 million, um, until 2035. Man, what a contract. Dude's like, oh, it's July 1st. I've been retired for 20 years, but he went to the Marlin to win a World Series. I remember that. They was Sheffield, too, like Gary Sheffield, Bobby Bonilla. Um, your joints will feel better back to retro. Just joint pain from old age. I'm hearing you, man. I'm hearing you. It sucks getting old. It sucks getting old, man. All right, so Bobby Bonilla out there celebrating $1 million. All right, guys, several people were inside a Phoenix Jack in the Box when a driver barreled into the business on Monday night. A driver crashes into the Phoenix Jack in the Box. This happens, man. This happens more than you would think. What was it, about 10 years ago, where we live in Laughlin, Nevada? It's a big casino, and some old man forgot the gas and the brake, and all of a sudden, brrr, went flying right through the front door of the casino, and just wrecked it all, man. Um, and then there was another one. There's actually a kid who runs around the dispensary scene. He's a Native American kid from a Mojave tribe, I believe. He was walking outside the casinos, and there's a big parking garage, and then we have a thing called the River Walk, which takes you through every casino. It's a river walk. It's a sidewalk on the river. Um, and someone popped the parking garage, and he ended up getting hit in the head with concrete or something. He has severe brain damage, man. It's pretty bad. And yeah, he's go. Last I seen him, it's been years. He was going through a lawsuit, getting it all settled. That's a no brain, no pun intended. That's a no brainer. He obviously had some stuff, but yeah, crazy man. All right. All right, Circle the City introduced its IV rehydration program as a way to protect homeless people from life threatening heat illness as temperatures regularly hit the triple digits in America's hottest metro. Yeah, you know what? I like this idea, guys. I really like this idea. This is a team that goes around and they do IV hydration. If you're a homeless guy, man, God, that's the baby. I would do that now, and I'm not even homeless. 100%, man. Um, that's awesome. Man, hopefully they have some kind of donation thing you can donate to, because that's really, really cool, man. When the temperatures are hitting 120 and you have nowhere to go, that's got to suck balls, man. Um, you know, uh, Here in Needles, we have a abandoned car wash, like one of those ones where you get out and you hose it down yourself. It's been out of business for years, and a local homeless man has kind of take up residence in one of the stalls. No one cares; it is what it is. But I felt bad for him because the fireworks stand sets up right there, and I think he had to go figure something else out until after 4th of July, which sucks, man. He had it all set up. He had his bags and stuff in there. Um, I wonder if it worked. He put a quarter in, spray himself down. Can I request a coffee IV instead? Telling you, man, caffeine. I'm addicted to Coke again, guys. I had kicked the Coke habit many years ago when I lost my weight, and lately, man, I got back in the Coke habit where I have to drink my diet Coke addiction. Where I have to drink a Coke to kind of feel right again in the morning, like a coffee, man. It's the same. I thought weed was bad enough. I got to wake and bake to feel okay. Now I got to drink a Coke too. What the fuck? What the fuck? What are you going to grow up and do and remember when people in the community would help out? Um, when you were growing up, people help out older generation because, yeah, do you remember? I think he moved to 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. Do you remember? It was in the 80s, man, when retired people who were on fixed income were eating fucking cat food. Do you guys remember that? As a society, that has to be one of the most embarrassing times of our lives. We didn't have food stamps per se like we do now. It was kind of a shameful thing at that point, especially for an older generation that was retired. You had your Social Security, man. If you didn't have retirement at that time, you did what you had to do. And if you didn't have enough money for food, they would go buy cat food and they would eat cat food to live, man. Horrible shame that we had to go through that as a country. But yeah, 100% we stepped it up. Well, fuck, our seniors aren't eating cat food. Let's figure this shit out. And we figured it out, man. Same with like homeless. If someone needed something. Uh, I went in Branson, Missouri when we went on our Route 66 trip. They had Yakov Smirnov. I don't know if you guys remember him. Russian comedian. Um, what a country. That guy. So he was pretty famous at the time. So obviously he's not famous anymore, but he does have his own theater up there. And I thought it was going to be a hokey. Me and my son went on Father's Day. We were looking forward to what a country. Like, oh my God, this guy. But he told a story, man, that was just amazing. It was like a one man show. And He talked about old school Russia, communist Russia, and how when he came to America, first of all, what he had to do to get out of communist Russia with his parents and everything, and when they got here, they had $13 in there to their name. They go to an apartment complex. The lady immediately is like, "Oh, I understand. That's what we do here." Helped them out. Went to everyone else in the apartment complex and asked for donations. Hey, we got a new family. They're fresh off the boat. They don't have anything. People gave blankets. People gave food. People gave, whatever they could spare. And these are people in the same position as these people. So, I mean, man, it was, when we just took back as a society and gave back, it wasn't about what I have, what you don't have. It was, what do I have that you don't have that I can give you to make you whole? That's what that's the way we need to go back, man. We need to go back to that way of thinking. If you ever have a chance to listen to Yakov Smirnoff's story, man, woo, it's inspiring. So inspiring. He is a real American, guys. He loves this country, heart and soul. He realizes how great it is. He realizes what he gave up to get here. And, man, yeah, enough about Yakov Smirnoff. But really great story, man. His story is awesome. All right, one last one, guys. A 69-year-old man from Austin, Texas, died while hiking in the Grand Canyon, officials say. Man, you got to be careful out there, guys. The heat, all the things. And don't be stupid. Hey, Pamela, how you doing? How you doing? When I was growing up in New York, we knew some old people who were homeless that were eating rats to survive. Oh, that was like the latest Halloween movie when Michael Myers was living with the homeless people. That was a weird way to go with it, but this country's culture has changed since the 80s. That's where it's self-entitlement, believe I said. You know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong, back to retro. That whole 80s Wall Street, like, greed is good. That's probably where it started, about right there. So, guys, if you're visiting Grand Canyon, if you're going hiking, if you're doing all these things, bring water. Bring water. Bring water, guys. Bring good. Be prepared, knowing it's going to be 120 degrees. You're going to be in the direct sunlight. There's going to be slippery trail. Don't do stupid shit like walk a ledge on the Grand Canyon. I can't tell you how many times I've seen that. Going to the Grand Canyon for a nice visit, you see these guys that jump the barrier and get right on the edge, and my balls go right into my stomach immediately. Yeah, I don't play those games with that, man. That's some crazy shit. Be careful out there, guys. Know the environment, know the elements, and know how to beat them. Water, water, water. Just water. That's all I got to say on that, guys. All right, let's get into a little something I like to call Today in History, guys. This is brought to you by the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. Your number one cannabis superstore, guys. We got those wild weekly deals. You got BOGOs. You got what is it, like 8 for 45 grams of wax? That's a no-brainer, man. 8 for 45. Go get that shit. Max it out every day, guys. But if you don't know the past, we're doomed to repeat it. Do not do the Skywalker if you got anxiety. Oh man, oh yeah, don't do that thing, man. Yeah, if you are afraid of heights, do not do that. That's 100% right, Harvey. In history, a journey through time where legends are born and secrets intertwine. Join us at 7:10 a.m. for all to see as we unravel the histories from our history. All right, guys, Today in History, brought to you by the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. We get our Today in History facts from Britannica.com, guys. You remember when we were kids and you watched Double Dare and they would give out the Encyclopedia Britannica as a prize. You guys remember that? It was separation of family that led single moms to believe they were victims and they deserved more, and they raised the kids the same way. Very possible. Very possible. But if you're going to go out to the Grand Canyon is a bit of a flex. Yeah, I don't do heights like that, man. I'm not afraid of heights. I could do them. I'm really cautious, man. I don't like it. I don't like it. I have eyes on a few spots for a drive-in. One is your studio. One is out by Oatman. Last is the old car wash in Needles. You know what? Funny you say that, Chantel. We real quick before we get into today in history, guys. The Burger Hut here in Needles is for sale. And I've looked at it. I don't know. It's a lot of work. And I don't want to be here in Needles. The city fucking sucks. Code enforcement, all that. Like with my issues, and then I'm gonna take on I don't know. It's a fantasy kind of. But there's a big lot behind the Burger Hut that could be like a Snappy Burger, guys. That's all I'm saying. I'm just giving out my business plan here. I don't know. It's on Route 66. You put a big LCD screen up there. You get about 40 cars in the parking lot. That could be very, very good. Yeah. Burger Hut. That's another one. But you're right. That car wash, a good one. Nice, nice. All right. Physical challenge. That's right. Don't have to live there to run a business out there. Yeah, but you know what? They love to fuck with me. And would they fuck with me as a business owner? I don't know. Or would they be happy someone was opening a business in Needles? And with the electric bill now, too, man. You got to think of all that stuff. All right. Birthdays, guys. It's a birthday. Ba, ba. All right. Larry David, American comedian and writer, guys. The real George Costanza. Will the real George Costanza please stand up? Please stand up. Larry David, if you guys don't know, Curb Your Enthusiasm, great show. He was a co-creator of Seinfeld, guys. He is the real George Costanza. A lot of those stories were based on things Larry David did. If you guys have not checked out Curb Your Enthusiasm, go check it out. Great, great show. Perfect for this crowd. Perfect. All right, Larry David. Imelda Marcos, Filipino public figure. Do you remember when they got raided? They were like dictators, right? And she had like a whole house of shoes. It was crazy. 1925, Patrice Lambada, inventor of the Lambada dance. No, he is a Congos politician. 1908, Thurgood Marshall, United States jurist, was born. 1898, Anthony C. McAfalls, a United States general, was born. In 1964, guys, Civil Acts Rights was signed on this day. On this day in 1964, U.S. President Lyndon B. Johnson signed the Civil Rights Acts, perhaps the most important U.S. law on civil rights since Reconstruction, 1865 through 1877, and a hallmark of the American civil rights movement. Of all the flour, if I needed a sell on flour, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California, the Healing Center. Depending on how much you want, they got some great deals right now. Eighth starting at $10. What am I smoking on? Gremlins. That's a really good eighth. That's not that expensive right now. Go to dailydank.com. The video will have the deals, and they have the thing too. I just don't remember off the top of my head. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know, of all the presidents to sign the Civil Rights Act, I wouldn't have pegged Lyndon B. Johnson to be the one to push civil rights. He looks like a kind of old Texas racist. I'm sorry. He does. All right, 2016, Romanian-born Jewish writer Elie Wiesel, who won the 1986 Nobel Peace Prize, largely for his work that provided a sober yet passionate testament of the destruction of Europe during World War II, died at age 87. More than 6 years after being taken hostage by FARC guerrillas, Colombian politician Ingrid Betancourt was freed during a rescue mission in which Army soldiers posed as international aid workers. 2002, American adventurer Steve Fawcett became the first balloonist to circumnavigate the world alone. That's kind of scary. Can you imagine doing a balloon around the world by yourself? That's crazy. American actor Jimmy Stewart, who came to personify the decent everyman struggling to overcome difficult circumstances while rising to heroic stature in the process, died at age 89 in 1997. I actually just referenced Jimmy Stewart, guys. James Stewart. I had a hearing for my lawsuit. You guys, we've talked about it. And the judge was, kind of getting on me a little bit. I'm not a lawyer. I don't lawyer. And I made the comment. I'm like, hey, I'm no Mr. Smith comes to Washington, but I'm trying here, Your Honor. And I seemed to give me some favor a little bit. But yeah, Jimmy Stewart, man, Mr. Smith goes to Washington. The Rabbit, what is it, Harvey? Man, Jimmy Stewart, great actor, man of his time. All right, 1979, the U.S. first issued the Susan B. Anthony dollar coin, making Anthony the first woman to be depicted on a U.S. currency. Guys, awesome. 1962, American businessman Sam Walton opened the first Walmart, known as Walmart, with a little slash in it. Stores in Rogers, Arkansas. It was the start of what would become the world's largest retail chain in the United States. So Sam Walton opened the first Walmart today, guys. Today's Walmart Day. Woo! All right. The airplane piloted by American aviator Amelia Earhart disappeared over the Central Pacific Ocean during her attempt to fly around the world. They think they found it. They think they just found it. That's kind of cool. 1932, U.S. President Franklin D. Roosevelt coined the term New Deal in his acceptance speech for the Democratic presidential nomination. 1925, Medgar Evers, an African-American activist whose murder in 1963 received national attention and made him a martyr to cause the civil rights movement, was born in Mississippi. 1925, Prince Lamabab, the first prime minister of the Dominican of the Congo, was born. 1923, Polish poet Wisła Szymborska, who rejected socialist realism to pen intelligent, empathetic verse that explored physiology and moral issues, for which she won the 1996 Nobel Peace Prize for Literature. Woo! 1990, the first flight of a Zeppelin took place as the airship departed a floating hangar on Lake Constant near Fram, Germany. Woo! Shot on this day, U.S. President James Garfield died several weeks later on September 19th. A slavery rebellion in 1839 occurred on the ship of Amistad, and their trial the following year of mutineers who were determined to be kidnapped victims rather than merchandise were acquitted. A victory for American abolitionism. Abolitionism. Oh man, we're getting deep today, guys. 1822, Denmark Vesey was hanged in Charleston, South Carolina, for planning the most extensive slave revolt in U.S. history, guys. Today's a big slave day, man. Hey, that's a weird way to say it, but a good day to remember, how horrible shit was. We'll talk more about slavery here in a minute, guys, and not the kind you're thinking of. After a dramatic all-night ride, Delaware delegate Caesar Rodney arrived just in time to cast a decisive vote approving the Declaration of Independence. Oh, guys, 4th of July. We're going to be, I'm going to have Off the Beaten Path. We're taking the day off, guys, but we're going to drop an Off the Beaten Path from Philly, guys, where we go. We see the Liberty Bell. We go to the Independence Hall. We go to the First Congress. We go to the First Senate. We have a good time, and we're going to celebrate our freedom. Does Brian do a hot dog eating contest? Maybe not. Who's... Maybe. You know what? I'm broke as shit. So I'm like, do I have enough money to buy hot dogs? Why not do we should get together at the studio 4th of July, maybe do a hot dog eating contest. Maybe. If everyone's down, we'll figure it out, guys. And then 1644 at the Battle of Marston Moor, forces handed the Royalists their first major defeat in the English Civil Wars in 1644. There you go, guys. That was your Today in History. All right. I love to kick 'em. I love to flaunt 'em. I love to stick 'em because I'm an ass man. So I was watching the news last night, and they were talking the border. Horrible situation we're in with the border, guys. But one thing they're not talking about is over 80,000 children are missing from the border. 80,000, guys. Kids that either come on their own, get lost with their parents. And one of the sheriffs of a border town, and he was talking, and he said it's the cartels using these kids for slave labor, using these kids for just a bunch of different stuff, man. Slave labor, sex trade. Horrible, man. We need to fix this border problem ASAP, guys. Oh, big time, big time. I'll be in Hemet Riverside on the 4th. Nice, Lonnie, a little family visit. That's awesome. Texas is nice if you're looking for a change. Weed not legal, but don't stop anyone. All right, guys, let's get into some paranormal mishaps. That's right. Let me see here. So these are going to be like ghost hunters that take it just a little too far, get a little too scared. Maybe things get crazy. All right, let's see here. All right, let's see what we got here, guys. Make sure we get the good one here. I think this should be good. It's always a roll of the dice when you're watching YouTube videos. You never know. You never know how it's going to go. Oops. There we go. Or maybe not. All right. All right. Sorry, guys. There we go. What the heck? All right. So we kill this one. Remove source. All right. Now we're cooking with gas, guys. Now we're cooking with gas. Here we go. I'm an ass man. Don't. I'm an ass man. All right, here we go, guys. Epic fails. Ghost Hunter style. Let's do this thing, guys. Let's see what we got.
There's a low lux setting on here that lights up the entire room like super bright.
All right, these are from the Ghost Hunting Fails and Bloopers.
Hey, Tony,
Yeah.
where's that chair over here?
It's over in the far corner. I moved it. Keep looking, bro. You look great.
To my right or left?
You're behind you. It's straight back. Keep going. You're farther. No. Now to your left. Left. Keep going left. Now you're going forward. You're turning in a circle, homeboy. Go backwards. That's your right. Where are you going?
I'm going to the left.
No, you're not.
I'm walking to the left.
I'm watching you. You were going right when I told you to go backwards.
Oh my god.
It's great to
have a
watch,
good
though.
one, buddy.
You're doing this on purpose.
I was guiding you the right way, but I'm watching
Oh
you.
my god.
You're breathing heavy over there, bro.
Just basically ran a marathon. Oh damn.
Oh damn. All right, so guys, I've done ghost hunting before. I've filmed, I've done pilots for ghost hunting shows, and I'm telling you, man, it gets so dark in these places. You do crack your head on every fucking little available thing. Oh man, yeah, it's bad, man. It's really bad.
Now. And then I can see your body shape, and I'm like, that's not a ghost. Oh, are you alright? Oh, I hope I didn't block the camera from that. I really hope we got that.
But he saved the coffee. He saved the coffee. That's a real coffee drinker right there. You fall, but you save the coffee.
I really hope the camera got that. You deserve all of that.
See anything?
You deserve everything that just happened to you.
Oh my god. God, f that up.
Yeah. Oh my god, I hope we got that.
So everybody out there watching, yeah, even if it's second, third, fourth flood,
Kate could be lingering in your neighborhood. You never know.
look at that face. Made for a mugshot.
Try not to bust my skull open. I don't want to be on fail just yet. Oh no! No!
Yes,
No! We gotta go fail.
God. Damn.
Oh damn!
Yo, I can't see anything, bro. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah. He hit it solid. Oh man.
Drinking caffeine right before bed.
It's not a good idea.
Is that a West Side or a Weber?
It was a weird steak. Great.
Oh, what happened?
Hold up. Oh gosh. You got the fucking camera, right?
Sorry, I was looking around and
You alright, Joe?
Yeah. Hold up. Oh gosh. You got the camera, right?
It does get dark like that, man. It does. Have a good one, Lonnie. Have a good one. We're gonna wrap it up here in a second, guys. We're gonna wrap it up.
sorry, I was looking around.
Oh man, that light got him. That light got his lip big time.
Still need that door shut. Anybody want to help me out? I appreciate it.
That guy is so white. I think he's a ghost.
Beth, can you shut it for us? Upstairs or anything?
I'm not really 100%. I'm 99% sure. It was like that.
Figure it out.
Oh, the things that happen while you're ghost hunting, guys. Oh man. Trying to think of some of the crazy stuff that happened to us. I've told you guys the story about the greenhouse. That place is so haunted, man. I almost fell down the stairs there. Not even by a ghost. I like just not knowing how to walk. Yeah, that greenhouse and needles, though, man, that thing is so haunted, guys. I'm gonna have to edit that video, man. I've been sitting on it for years. I need to do that. Brian, talked to Sam about my trip, the needles last Thursday. People thought I was nuts. I will. I will. Oh, I want to hear that. I want to hear that, Ron. That sounds like a good story, man. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. I got to run to Bullhead. I got to do some things. Appreciate you. We'll be back at 420, guys. We are talking the very first UFO sighting, guys. The first reported UFO sighting on Mount Rainier from a pilot, guys, in the 70s. Very big. This is a big moment. We're going to break it down. It's Paranormal Tuesday. That's what we're getting into, guys. You know, we got our strain review. You know, we got all the things. So make sure you're tuning in. I'm going to go talk to Sam about that. Wish you would do a show on the fallout from the nuke tests. That would be a good one. On a Thursday, we are doing, we call it True Crime Thursday, but we are going back to Kingman. I don't remember, it was before I was born, but I had heard about it. The Kingman Railroad explosion, guys. This was a massive tanker explosion that knocked down buildings, that broke windows. Man, this thing was massive. And we're going to get into it. Was it a government UFO cover-up? What was it, guys? And the Kingman train explosion. Wait till you guys hear this one. That's a good one. I definitely want to do some nuke tests shows. That's really good. The hills have eyes, man. The hills have eyes. All right, I'm going to get out of here, guys. Have a great, blessed rest of your day. We're going to have a good time today. Join us at 410. We count down to 420, guys. I will see you on the flip side. Have a great rest of your day. No second sleep for Brian. Sad. All right, we'll see you guys. Have a great, blessed rest of your day. We'll see you.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
See you guys.